Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. There we go. Okay, guys, we are back. I think we might actually be able to finish this game today. We're at 84%, so we're pretty close to the end. Now, quick hold over here. Even if we beat the game today, we're not done with the game. We got the there's already available DLC for this game with more story content, so we'll probably get the DLC and do more story in the future. Immediately preceding this, but I do think we've settled on what we're gonna be doing for the weekend now. So I'm sure everyone saw this coming, but I will be doing more Pikmin come Saturday. We'll be doing Pikmin 3. And I am not quite sure on my replacement for Sea of Stars, but I have gotten Carry On, I got Pal World, and I got Nobody Wants to Die. I might do this game. I heard I was just looking into stuff on sale, and this is a really narrative heavy game, and it feels more like a story, but it seems fun. Seems like it'd be fairly short. Pal World, on the other hand, seems like it'd be very long, which is why I'm hesitant to dive into this as a stream idea. I know people like pals, but I've never been the most savvy with these kind of structures. I liked Ark. I was not good at Ark. I liked. I did like the Forest, but I had friends to play that with, and even then it was a bit hard and hectic as the days passed. And I liked Subnautica. I never finished Subnautica. Maybe I will. I'm very excited about the new stuff coming in with Subnautica. I don't even know if Subnautica's 2 out yet, but I've heard about it, and I really want to play it. And I know there was that bit with the worm or something. With I think that's a separate game, but not Subnautica 2. I'm not sure, but I want to play that. I might retackle that at some point. But this, I'm interested in playing this. I've been wanting it for a while. It was on sale for $5, so I might play that. I am not 100% on Sunday's stream yet, but I have options. We are getting pretty close to the Evil Within. We got a couple more chapters. When we're done with the Evil Within, we will be playing Black Ops 6 Call of Duty campaign. That will be our new Wednesday game. Whenever that happens, I may replay Dredge. I never finished Dredge, but we may replay Dredge. I got the collector's edition for Christmas, which I wanted. I played the game when it was before it had one, but I didn't want the actual physical edition, so I got that. But I think I'm thinking Carry On is looking like a good option for Sunday streams. On a different note, before we get into the Atomic Heart, I would like to call out that this game right here. Oh, you're gonna see Carry On here twice because Carry On had a free PS5 upgrade after I bought it that I didn't apparently get. So I got the free PS5 upgrade. This game right here. I've been playing this like the last 4 days. Really fun. Fully carsonized. I got all the trophies. It was a very fun game. It had its issues. Some of the movement jank. I can tell you about how many times I got launched and some crazy shit. I can tell you about all the times I got really pissed at specific styles of enemy. And there's also times where it got really easy. There's a lot of collectibles, and it is extremely difficult to not have a tracker for the collectibles. You know what I mean? There's one item in the game that can help you find one type of collectibles. One type of collectible. There's a couple hidden bosses. I think there were 16 bosses total. I would more consider it like 17. But 17 or 18. But regardless, there's a lot of mini boss style enemies too, it feels like. But regardless, this was a very fun game. It's from a studio called Aggro Crab. I very much enjoyed this game, and they have another game called Going Under. So I'll probably get that game and play it at some point. But I just wanted to shout this game out because I played it. I really liked it. And I know I got a platinum, but it wasn't really out the way. Like, you don't need to grab every collectible or item. There's only one thing. Like, okay, so you need to upgrade all your abilities to max. So you'll need a lot of a collectible. But that's it. And you have your adaptation abilities, which aren't your other abilities, but your adaptations don't even have to be leveled up, I don't think. All you have to do is level up your main abilities, your Way of the Crab abilities stuff, because there's trophies to that. And it's a fairly straightforward trophy. There's nothing that you can miss. Like, you can't get blocked out of a trophy. Like, if you get to the end, you can always go back and get it, which is completely different to Sea of Stars, which platinum is going to take me a little bit, not too long. There's I just have to redo something that's kind of tedious. I have to do it like 6 or 7 times if I'm not mistaken, so that's going to be annoying. It might just be 5 times. I might be crazy. I think it's 5 times, but it's going to take about 30 minutes each time, so I'll do that slowly over a couple days. I'll do one attempt a day to proceed it, but there's things that could have made it easier. This, on the other hand, is very fun. Just don't rage. There's a couple spots that lag, but more towards the end. But the story is really good. I like the ending personally. I read that some people didn't like the ending, but I like the ending. Anyways, I wanted to shout that game out before we started with Atomic Heart. Are we in the lighthouse? Yes. Oh no, there it is.
Destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
Stop calling them rings, Major. You need to learn to think before you speak, not after. They are beta connectors, and they will enable 2 robot assassins to be free of any control other than that of their blood.
Oh, I didn't know if I just hold dodge, it dodges.
What
I thought it was
master
glitchy.
Are you talking about?
Oh. Hold on. I want to hear all of that before I go down. You know what? When I was looking down there, I did not even see the whale. That's how blind I was to the dodge thing. I was just trying. I gotta get used to the mechanics again. It's been a bit.
Comrade Major, I must insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug
I thought it was
up
a
your
puddle
ass
of
about those
oil.
rings, Charles?
Stop calling them rings.
Oh,
Major.
it's a skeleton.
You need to learn to think before you speak, not after. They are beta connectors, and they will enable 2 robot assassins to be free of any control other than that of their bloodthirsty master. Do you want more deaths on your conscience?
What bloodthirsty master are you talking about? I've got the rings, and I'm not going to put them on any fucking robots.
And how long will they remain in your possession, Major?
As long as I'm still breathing, and there's still time left.
Time's up. The procedure for assimilating Petrov's head has begun. Sechenov will return the robots to their normal state, and then he will recall you. When you return, he will take the rings.
Apparently everybody wants them. Why? Does everybody want personal bot assassins?
Think, Major. Who has asked you about the beta?
I'm so pissed. I didn't even mean to go in that. I didn't press a button or anything. I was just moving my joysticks, and I don't know why it's just cutting off the speech. I wish I could speed that up. It's not like a text one though. Okay, we're just gonna sit. I didn't even see that. We're just gonna sit right here. I'm gonna put the controller down.
Stop calling them rings, Major. You need to learn to think before you speak, not after. They are beta connectors, and they will enable 2 robot assassins to be free
Oh,
of
this
any
sucks, don't it,
control
guys?
other than that of their bloodthirsty master. Do you want
Save
more
the whale. I
deaths on
think
your
it's dead
conscience?
already. It
What
has
bloodthirsty
a
master are you
skeleton
talking about?
showing.
I've got the rings, and I'm not going to put them on any fucking robots.
And how long will they remain?
Oh,
in
look
your
at the
possession?
mountain
As
textures
long as I'm still
glitching.
breathing, and there's still time left.
Time's up.
On the bottom
Procedure
left
for
mountain that
assimilating
hits the
Patrol's
ground near
head
the
has begun. Sectionov
right
will
above
return
the boat,
robots to
the
their normal
boat
state,
in the
and
box
then
right
he will
there.
call
You can see the texture glitching
When
out.
you return, he will take the rings.
And then to the
Apparently
right above the
everybody wants
fencing,
them.
you can see the
Why?
texture glitching out every now and
Does
then.
everybody want personal
And
bot
then
assassins?
above there, it looks like a cave kinda. You can see like a little line glitching out.
Sectionov with his
Okay, here we go.
twins, Stockhausen, Sectionov's right-hand lickspittle, Granny Zena, a secret double agent whose affiliation remains completely unknown. Or would you like to fulfill Petrov's dying wish and give Filatova the connectors?
What the hell is going on? Am I the only sane person here?
As you can see, we are the only options. Whoever gets their hands on the beta connectors, the results will be the same. More blood, more death. The rings must be destroyed before it's too late.
It isn't too late, Charles. Not yet.
Oh, it's not rotted anymore. It was rotted.
Did that crazy-ass pump thing kill that whale? Damn.
The Dewdrop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. Put it simply, it is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
Motherfucker! Oh my god! This is so stupid. This motherfucker's annoying. I think we got this. Fuck that thing. That thing was horrible. Oh, we got a little path unlocked now. Well then, that is polymer, right? There we go. I was right. There was a cave here.
That thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You and the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings? Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
I like our little guy. Honestly, I think he's the only one trying to help us. Hold on one second. I'll try again at some point.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelomey, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
Did I mess up? I might have just messed up pretty badly. We'll find out. I just wanted to explore. As long as I can get back up, I'll be happy though. It looks like I might be able to get back up, thankfully. They must have expected people to be a little bit adventurous around the rocks. There we go. Okay, let's go check out this lighthouse. You can probably tell where we are, right? Here it is. I went the wrong way. Let's just see what Filatova has to show us.
A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell
Oh,
me.
I climb up.
And
Okay.
I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important you can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have
Oh,
no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
It's not giving me the jump off option. There we go. What we got?
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, well, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Yeah, sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines
Hey, baby
do
girl.
everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
That's a good question, Lighthouse Keeper. Okay. I want to go up. I don't know what was being drawn here. I don't see resemblance to that. Oh, maybe people. Did she drop her cheese? One last item. Okay, maybe she's upset that she can't get cleaning supplies out from under the sink. My baby girl does not like being told no, but we tell her no a lot, and she just don't like it. Okay, now we go down. What is this?
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
Let's find out, guys. What is the TV going to show us? Hold on. Let me replug in the device, cause that is not normal. That what was happening on the screen was not what was happening on my screen. I gotta get a new one really bad. Okay. Oh, my controller. Making sure the audio is still synced. Oh, what the heck?
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelomey. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her. What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds.
That's
And
the
they
story.
won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got questions. Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences. The facility's
Academy
memory,
of
analytics
Consequences.
Center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting
Okay.
departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or
Yeah, I
even
got
80
that.
years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
How'd you get in here?
That's interesting.
Why didn't the Dropus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now.
That's why he
And
kept
I'm
having
no threat to
having
him.
us try to
Get
find him.
to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
And we're gonna get trapped here. No, she's in here too. Okay.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
Fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here.
What
under
the
my
fuck?
complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Oh, that is
Keep going.
fucked.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behaviors, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
That's fucked.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
Oh, wait, what's happening? I think we've already been mind controlled.
Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
We've finally stopped being his puppet. But we're still under that weird shit with our mind.
P2, P3.
The man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
Oh, this is weird.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine.
She didn't know
Moving
Victor
on.
was gonna do the murdering thing.
Leaving limbo. Inject neural.
We were in limbo.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt. You won't even remember a thing.
Wait, that voice sounded familiar.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative.
Now, I'll kind of agree on that. If they volunteered for this, that was their own choice. The mind control thing over the free will was not. That I'm sure the mind control part wasn't really displayed, but they did sign up to have their minds messed with, and if all was laid bare and that it could fuck up their minds completely, I think that's fair enough. They asked for it when they signed up. They were probably offered good money.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I'm not sorry about Victor. He killed a lot of people. He's uncovering this entire thing, but what he did, this is a consequence. And honestly, we didn't kill him. He killed himself.
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
This is not a view I want to enjoy. Did I get everything? Apparently I missed some stuff there. No, I didn't come in from there. Deleted. Long distance microphone recording. Sechenov and Viktor Petrov.
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots.
Oh.
I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you think you're better than everyone
He
else?
does.
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
This is fucked. There we go.
Resist, darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Vossot polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. Doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Vossot polymer?
We didn't know about it.
The Vossot polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri at
No wonder he knows so much. Charles was a real person.
myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain.
He's the first doctor.
I am
Charles, Why the fuck are you all staticky? What the
Oh,
hell is
God.
going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
Keeping it in the center of the lock.
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Chariton Zaharov?
Are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be
That was very short.
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
on himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore.
We're learning a lot. A lot of stuff's becoming more clear.
I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want it?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you
that's
noticed
true.
this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
Definitely seems like he still does.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky.
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random. I'm waiting for a recording, Major. Everything's crystal clear to me, but you might benefit from hearing it.
Okay. In light of auspicious tendencies, we expect the following fundamental breakthroughs in the near future. Okay, widespread use of low-temperature nuclear reactions, end of the oil and gas era, 87%. Full-fledged human cloning, full probability 100%. Okay. Transport of Martian soil to Earth, 64%. 67. 70. Glass coal mine closed, end of the Stakhanov age, 96%. 71. All planets united by a single communications network, 45 to 87%. Destruction of nuclear weapons, 13%. First space hotel and space tourism, 69%. 1975. Yeah, that did not happen. But this is a lot more technologically advanced than what we are now. Really, huh? Man, I really, my controller's really getting stick drift. Okay, well. This feels slow. Was that everything? 8. Money no longer used. Allied nations and currency replaced with megawatt hours as units of exchange in USA. Probably 50%. Okay. The Nail's hemlock is demonstrating a great deal of activity with Anna's body, but it is not ready to reproduce yet. As for her husband, I want you to fully exploit his potential. Are we Vavilov? I think we might be Vavilov. Oh, inauspicious timeline. 32% for increased criminal activity, 61, 68. Economic and social rift between roboticized and non-roboticized countries, 43%. 72. Nationalistic attitudes among minorities, as well as a drive for revenge and a denial of pan-human values, 98%. 74. Increase in epidemiological threats, overpopulation in outcast countries, shrinking populations in advanced countries, Europe's countries, the USSR, and China, 59%. Breakdown of educational system, degradation of the humanities, and segmentation of technical specialization, 33%. 78. Decreased aptitude for education. Decreased aptitude for education, short attention spans, and focus on small doses of information among the populations of advanced countries, 9%. We are looking at that right now in our lives with our growing generation of kids, and even us. I mean, look at me. I'm playing a game. But at least I'm keeping my attention span on it, right? 79. Increased religiosity, religious fundamentalism, and terrorism, 71%. 80. Extreme repression in progressive countries, reduction in the speed at which laws are passed, increased absurdity in enforced laws, and opposition of freedom of thought among citizens, 100%. We are having that happen in places right now, too. 1980. Collapse of industry due to technological malfunction, 68%. If everything is relying on technology, then malfunctions would collapse industries. Wait. Oh no, it only had a male. Are you willing to die? Are you willing to die? Then you are a man. Oh, this is for getting the Okay. Short-sightedness. Telephone has too many shortcomings. This is about being... Yeah, this is about inventions that people thought were a joke. Telephone, AC current. I mean, AC current is wrong. It's alternating current. AC. Wireless music box. Did we have one of the... Oh, they're talking about like a vinyl record player? Is that from the 20s? Or a cassette box? 32. Oh, talking about splitting the atom. Rocket will never be able to leave Earth. 46. Henry Ford. Cars. 49. Wear a calculator like ENIAC. Okay, cool. Okay, Andrei Rayanovsky's name was spoken with contempt in Spain and Soviet scientific circles. As a capitalist and idealist who fled the Soviet Union, a vocal critic of the party authority and the ideals of communism, it was obvious that a good relationship with him was simply impossible. However, later, when Rayanovsky tellingly grew disillusioned with American ideals, his rhetoric changed and his relationship to the motherland changed along with it. It goes without saying that this move led to a hue and cry in the West and genuine glee in Rayanovsky's homeland. Nowadays, he successfully developed his deep-sea dwelling project with the aid of underwater engineers from Sakhalin and is considered a true friend of Soviet Science Facility 3826. Okay. Thanks for all the fish. Yeah, this is about... There's probably like a brief for the Neptune, this underwater facility. Sechenov to Stockhausen. Oh, wow. Yep, it's the scientific, the technological revolution. Yep. Oh. Was that a chirper? Another computer over here. There's a lot of lore here. Final letter. Well, to himself. Supplementary by photon quantum entanglement. I can actually send this letter into the past, say 30 years ago, to myself. At this very terminal for. This is from 1984. It's not 1984 in the game right now, right? Huh.
After the incident, plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer extension. So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him called Voschod. Keratin, may he rest in peace, would be pleased to hear that his designs had not been wasted.
Okay. So this is where that came from. Wrong cable. Sorry. Give me 1 second. My controller told me it needed a little juice. Okay, to Sechenov. We're plutonium and the installation of the Voxon module. No memory of our wife, the invincible Gary, or any of the other data that you indicated. He is in an extremely tenuous psychological emotional state. As an active Argentum agent, he is already fit for duty, awaiting your orders. P.S. Is P3 plutonium 3? We made that line, crispy critters. Oh no, and this is why. Okay. Y Klimov to M Klimov. I didn't realize they had the same last name. Zakharov to Zakharov. Opium. In the magnum opus of Opium of the Masses, the Bible, this is demonstrated clearly, if indirectly. Man learned of vice not after eating of a mystical fruit, but after coming to know himself. The body dictates vice to us. We want to procreate, so we become rapists and perverts. We want to eat, so we steal money and food. We want pleasure, so we surround ourselves with senseless luxury. Man is not given to vice on his own. What pushes him towards it is his limited primitive shell, which requires food, sex, drugs, and care. Only the brilliance of pure intellect can illuminate mankind's path forward, because man is not a body, he is a way of thinking. Interesting. Excerpt from the paper by Lebedev, the stenography department. In response to those who are curious about the radio of the future, I'm interested in the technical details, but I guess that's a way to explain so you don't have to tell us, because obviously we don't have a radio of the future right now. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I like the idea of that. That is really cool. And just knowing a probable future helped create so many variables to preventing that future from coming. Unless you have the paradox where you knowing it was part of that future to begin with. An arms race for reasons. The plague of their own. Theirs and mow down half the world population. From now on, don't bother the alternate prediction department with childish questions in the vein of who'd win in a fight, a shark or a bear. P.S. The bear, obviously. If it was on land, it'd be the bear. If it was on water, if it wasn't a polar bear and it was in water, it would probably be the shark. If it was a polar bear, who fucking knows? Okay, still more shit to look at.
Here's another one.
There are so many things here. Oh my god, why'd y'all put all the lore in one fucking room, right? This is insane, guys. I'm gonna try to read it and I'll say something if I feel like it needs to be said. Wait, who is this from? From I Pavlov to V Nikitin. Okay, so he met Sechenov and he's feel burdened by the life that Sechenov worked hard to save. So he's denying life-extending procedures. Pavlov, oh wait no, M. Stizev, Secretary to Comrade Pavlov to V. Nikitin. Department of Individual Data from May-June reporting period. I don't understand any of that. Oh no. Oh, wait. Used, terminated. Is this just related to the collective? I Pavlov to V Nikitin. He feel like this was collective with animals, but now it's going to collective with humans. Says as to Pavlov, no, Secretary of Pavlov to V Nikitin. Vitaly, you know that Comrade Pavlov's been a little anxious lately. We have been seeing that. Okay, I don't like this. This is insane. Okay, we have another audio file.
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role
That's
in his
us.
assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this,
The emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
Okay, so that's about our wife. Zakharov Sechenov. I hope not all of these are that long, but we're learning a lot. So, our wife, or I don't know if we ever got married. I think it said wife earlier. We met in this program.
Yes, yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to
Olga.
is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice. Is that clear? Yeah, sure. I get it. You may begin. So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or so.
Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect...
Oh. I think I can speed that up.
Yes, yes, it's part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone
I
else.
cannot. I didn't mean to cut off
Okay,
it.
subject. You will
I was
have
trying
a
to pause, and
conversation
that didn't
with
work.
two young women.
In
Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
sounds
and
human.
Olga.
Hello.
I need you to
Olga
talk to
sounds
them
really
and tell
robotic
me
there.
which of the young ladies you spoke
But in
to
the
is
second
not a human
part,
being, but an
Betsy sounded really
artificially
robotic,
generated
and Olga
voice.
sounded really human.
Is that clear? Yeah, sure. I get it. You may begin. So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want
I
to
think
have two
Olga
when
and
I
Betsy
finish
got
my
mixed up in the
internship
first
about 3
clip.
years or so.
Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or...
They
trying to
sound
hurt
different than they
people.
did in the first one. Yeah, I think they got
Guess I
flipped
could
on
do it to protect
the first one.
motherland.
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with is a machine? I think it's Betsy. Yes. So, you think Olga is human? That makes sense.
But
to
she's
me.
a robot too.
Please note that I never told you that either of them was human. So they're both machines? Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this experiment are human. Thank you for your time. Please escort the subject out.
That's pretty cool. Satellite launched in orbit, immediately notified that it malfunctioned. The official version. Unofficial. The Plyush samples. I bet this is part of one of the DLCs. Cause this is not gonna get solved now. But this is definitely an issue. Because we've seen the Plyush, and I think they went haywire too. Oh, this is a response to the other thing. This is Sechenov telling... Oh, this is horrible. I wish our character would respond as we read some of these. Wait, Stockhausen to Neptune Management Staff Animation. Okay, we got one more right. Wait, right here. That's about the article. Culture of instant messaging. think it's all well written, it's succinct, and does a good job of explaining the concept of developing faster ways to transmit text. Frivolous dalliance with depicting emotions by text seems entirely out of place, even theoretical. How do you imagine people would use punctuation to fill a text-based message with emotional content? People, yeah, no, we definitely did that. We did do that. Wait, okay, Privalov to E. Dabaltovskaya. This is M. Iosipova. That's an interesting way of doing it. Zakharov to Sechenov. Okay, apparently Dmitri wants to assign personification to everything under the sun. Privalov to E. Dabalskaya. $10 for kids. We to Homo Sovieticus. Well, the entire day is trying to do Homo Futurum. That's very egotistical of him. And we already did this side.
I only need one for now.
Hold on. Important message. Klimov to let's go B2. Okay, this is miss A10. Miss, give up already B10. Are you nuts? You're thinking. Oh. Oh. Oh, so he didn't tell it won't be you in this one. E. Dabaltskaya is literally basically I'll keep your brother here and then I'll send you to Vavilov to plant potatoes. So he must have a not like this one as much. Zakharov Sechenov. Ekaterina dolls falling around. Yeah, those combat dolls. Those are definitely the two that'll get the rings if he gets them. Archive to Klimov. Accurate reports on the history of the Soviet Union in World War II, and the party had not approved Sechenov project to roboticize the troops in the late 30s. The technical report has received designation 5P at the Academy of Consequences. Stage 1. Defeat due to the novelty of the Stage 1 defeat. Due to the novelty of the technology and weak adaptation of our manufacturing capabilities, the robots turn out to be unable to resist the Wehrmacht's forces, and initial casualties are colossal. The Soviet Union loses all territory up to Moscow. Stage 2. Regrouping. Toward the middle of the war, human casualties and pressure from the rich Reich become so great. Whee! Oh. Whee! Oh, you didn't like Daddy picking you up? Okay, there you go.
She won't admit it, but
Right.
somebody is T-I-R-E-D.
Tired? What's in your hand? Oh, your little tools. Right becomes so great that the Red Army's only salvation lies in building more advanced combat robots in order to make up for the lost soldiers. The process of manufacturing new combat robots reformed enhanced in the Urals of Siberia. Stage 3, Respite. Seeing the Soviet Union's defeat and refusing to believe in upcoming robot upgrades, the Allied troops concentrate their forces to become more aggressive, so they understand that the Red Army will no longer be cannon fodder in the European war. The Reich halts its advance deep into the Soviet Union and switches up to the Western Front. Stage 4, Breaking Point. Massive battalions of robotic troops with various functions carry out highly effective sudden attacks, reclaiming or capturing it in a matter of weeks. In the winter, their mobility and lack of reliance on food and medicine give the Soviet machines a massive advantage. Stage 5, Victory. Even before the creation of the V-2 rocket and the failure of the Brown Plague, Soviet robots liberate most of Europe. Since the world's population is never reduced by illness, we find ourselves in a fragile world where a weak Soviet Union is forced to rely on the might of its technology. Interesting. In the failure of the Brown Plague. Is that like some kind of a thing that's similar to what is causing all these mutants? Can't jump right now. This is really cruel, Maria. I get it. Noshkin's a pig, but this is just unprofessional. What if he actually goes to the supervisor, or even worse, second off, and start talking about how his work is magically cataloging itself. Then, when they see who's doing it all and find out it's just a nasty prank, what are you gonna tell them? That Noshkin seduced you and Gagra and wouldn't marry you, and so you started sabotaging the lab. You need to stop. If anyone asks me about this, I won't cover for you. Ooh, and that's Iosipova from K. Zacharina. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that was also the Iosipova. Blesna was the other one. I think Filatova did the surgery, the operation for the modules. Might not. Oh, okay, this is the celebration for Vavilov VIP, the VIPs to visit that we were talking about at the theater. We have one more thing down here. Trying to get all my items. Okay, then we got 2 computers, 3 computers up there. Oh my god, we're almost done, guys. We've done the majority. Sarajev to Yevstignieva. I butchered that. The light and feast in the lighthouse. Usually use them to test speed-based inter-system communication. Progressive Turing method. Here are the results. Pretty creepy.
Oh, you've got a very large data exchange sector, Beacon. I'd like to interface with it right now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload in my neurocomposite architecture bit.
They're flirting.
My system's core processors have begun to consume a large quantity of electricity.
Okay.
I demand that you interface with my system immediately and transmit all your data to me in large packets, Beacon.
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your data through a firewall will make information exchange less pleasurable.
This is a joke about protection.
Protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
That is fucking hilarious. Y, VD, and H. Intergram will show you system. Unified information field that can be accessed by computer terminal. Slide, a unit of informational space in the system. Trying to use the term page under any circumstances is unprofessional. Application, a small program. We will know what the application is. Do not use the following terms: social network, glitch, or stylus. Use pin or light pin. I keep seeing this bourgeoisie faux Latin word. No, bourgeois, not bourgeoisie, sorry. Error, malfunction instead of glitch. Okay. And feel like something from the Soviet Union's. Design. Yep. Hey, let's make sexy robots. Sechenov. And that's where he got his ballerina twins. Android's a humanoid robot with various functions. That was from A. Sajdev to K. Yevstignayeva. Sorry if I butchered all these names. Biorobot has been prohibited by Sechenov himself, but not used in words like anyway. Automaton, doll, and machine have no place in our publications. Okay. We're almost there. My God. This is just false. But maybe it's going off knowledge of the times, because there's no competition with the same species. I mean, yeah, there are. There are definitely species that eat their own species. If I'm not mistaken, turtles will eat their young sometimes. If they're, no, not, is it turtles? No, something will eat its own young if it's still nearby after, like, I don't remember. There's a lot of species that eat their own kind, though. Chickens can eat their own kind if they're stressed enough. Though that's not really competition. Wait, Simushev to Vavilov Archive Department. The Vavilov to decent. Oh, he's talking about the Science and Life article, I bet. Yeah, just being angry about stuff, talking about his own stuff. Okay, this is about seeds being packed, processed and packed. Wait, what? Oh, so that's tons? 40 tons of dandelion? That is a lot of dandelions. Project Hemlock been halted and deemed unfit for further study. That's Nukov to Simushev. All materials are top secret under designation A2. Organized, file, and appropriate sections. Nothing super. Delete the names of all casualties. Okay, what is Hemlock? Did we already find that out before? Argentum is silver. So the that was like the Argentum project regarding us. So that's the silver project. The Argentum squad soldiers are described as either as enormous red-eyed bears who eat children or athletic blonde supermen. One look at whom would have driven Hitler to dissolve the Reich and admit the German Übermensch's defeat. Best trained special forces squad on Earth, and given the Soviet Union's plan, it could become the best trained squad in the solar system before long. To Sechenov, Agents Blesna and Plutonium have both returned in a coma. They are in a vegetative state and are not connected to the neural network. No sign of consciousness have been observed, awaiting your orders. Agents Blesna and Plutonium, Article by Tom Wolfe. The article, The Soviet Union Steel Frame by Tom Wolfe. Ignoring any populist questions about whether or not robots that pass Turing tests have personal identities, I'm merely pointing out how absurd and at the same time sinister the widespread use of this workforce is. Judge for yourselves. A nation whose guiding light is an ideology that embraced equality and strived to end the exploitation of workers and peasants by capital has now subordinated an entire army of soulless machines that can satisfy its every whim. I don't know anything about Collective 2.0, but I say the Soviet Union is capitalism 2.0 writ large. The only question is when these robots will demand equal rights for themselves and how bloody the revolution will be. And I think this is might be where Victor and Victor got the idea. It wasn't Filatova. Filatova didn't have this idea. She didn't even know that Victor was the one who did it. The acceleration of evolution. Da, 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 da. They simply function, culling the weak and rewarding the strong. Dozens or even hundreds of factors will affect the growth and development of our culture, so it makes sense to suggest that while working with the genetics of plants, we should begin by breeding them for faster growth and renewal rather than trying to foresee every minor detail about them. We just need to give evolution a shot in the arm and it'll do the rest for us, which is how it's always been, by the way. Sorry if my enunciation is getting slurred. I used to be a bit better at enunciating. But I think my throat issues have definitely played a part in that. Okay. Yep, 2 more machines. Not too long. Speaker, wait, okay. Pavlov Debate Club, Azarova to Archive Terminal. I'm gonna get me another water real quick. So close, guys. We're almost to the end. I was not expecting to be reading an hour worth of computer terminals, you know? Just wasn't what I was expecting today. Okay, let's see what we got. When I give talks in the Soviet Union and allied countries, I am often asked whether it makes sense to... I don't want to lean back this far. I guess that's how far I'm going to be leaning back. We could, for example, teach people to change the properties of the skin in order to make it more resistant to heat or cold, or grow lost limbs like certain reptiles, or control their biochemistry on a basic level. In other words, to rephrase a well-known thesis, should we strive for evolution of the individual? Skeptical laughter. My answer is no. I admit that this is a defeatist attitude, but my objection does not lie in some bourgeois conception of man as a chemical creation. We have access to powerful technology, and yet we should not alter ourselves to suit our environment. This would be a step backwards. Instead, we must perfect science in order to fully subjugate nature itself, whether it be here on Earth or somewhere else. Club minutes. Maintaining high level of Soviet technology. Soviet science has achieved. Okay. Ultimately unsustainable for the level of technology. A smaller group with big brains that does all the intellectual activity, and another massive group with tiny brains that either does the simplest jobs or does nothing at all, because machines do everything for them. This is a pretty gloomy future, but is it even possible? I mean, people are trying to replace jobs with robots to a degree. I agree that automation is definitely something that could be replaced with robots for mass production, just because I don't think we would find enough people to do the job properly without automation. Just with the amount of material made, like, so much stuff needs to be automated because of the scale. The more moving cogs you have, the worse it can get, I think. More room for failure between it. And that works on mechanical level too, but none of the mechanical things have their own free will. A gear does not think, I should brake, you know. Deboltovskaya to Privalov. Yeah, get over here right now, something's wrong. This is after this. Okay, this is the first one, so I'll do this first. Is there a way to automate cataloging on a software level? According to my calculations, this is Mukoma Tedinov to Privalov. 5 and 7% of the time it takes me to do my paperwork, filing, and dates and numbers. As a result, I waste about 47 minutes every day, which adds up to about 1,260 minutes work per work month, or about 21 hours. That's 2.5 work days I could be spending more efficiently. That guy really cares about his job, don't he? Jeez, okay. What do we got here?
Nechayev has emerged from
Sechenov?
rehab a new man with new habits and behaviors.
That's us.
For example, he's become fond of a
Crispy critters, yeah.
Euphemism. Crispy critters. It all started after one of the medics described him and Blesna as crispy critters during his recovery. He was still in a coma at the time. He suddenly leaped out of bed and nearly strangled the medic to death. The staff subdued him by shouting, "We're under fire," after which Plutonium ducked for cover, hit his head, and passed out. Ever since then, crispy critters has become part of his vocabulary.
That is very interesting.
An example of psychological imprinting.
That's pretty interesting. Sechenov, while immersed in limbo, the seemingly fragile young woman literally becomes an invincible fighter. The implications for training sabotage specialists, as well as our overall approach to secrecy, are enormous. The fighter's memory can literally be wiped without harming their skills or personality. The term sleeper agent will take on a whole new meaning very soon. So were we supposed to be sleeper agents? Superconductor material. Before Zakharov died. Huh. Okay. Oh wait, that was Lavrov to Privalov. This is Lebedev to Privalov. Okay. Oh, this is funny. They reference Billie Eilish. Cause this is from 55, so this is a different future than what happened. So this is from our alternate future that happened differently. That's funny. Please change assignments for Y and M. Klimov. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. They were playing Battleship instead of working. Okay. We have seen everything now. So let us go play these audio files.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered.
There's us.
Including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject?
I bet it doesn't matter which one you grab. It's going to do that the same way.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
This is the last one.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely
have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fun way.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. When that big higher up bigwig VIP came and we were with him, we suddenly entered limbo, and when we recovered, they were all dead. We killed him. We went to limbo and became a combat agent, a sleeper agent.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with a push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char a ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done this.
Yep, we're all three of us. We're on the team to stop this madness.
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device. You can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov going to keep everybody under control?
The polymer?
Polymer injection that makes people part of collective. It embeds itself in the
Oh
brain
my
and
god, I
connects
thought it
to
was the
network once and for all.
controllers, but it's the
The effect of
polymer.
this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts. Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is...
That is fucked. Like, this entire thing's morally fucked, but that is even more morally fucked. Not in this, like, the same scale. The other thing's morally fucked as it, like, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. But on a personal level between him and Sechenov, that is, like, so horribly fucked. Also, I think we had something about Ekaterina on one of these terminals. I swear we did. We've heard of Ekaterina. I'm just trying to remind myself real quick. I feel like I've said the name Ekaterina. Did that one break? This one broke. That one broke. I don't see anything about Ekaterina. I don't think it was those top ones.
Can we go, Major?
Okay, let's go.
We have found out the secrets.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
Motherfucker. We have to fix this. Oh, this is where we were before.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy.
You are the person who made us a monster, though.
Each book from my father's library was nothing. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. They're playing with power. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks. No one has ever read. The social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all. Get rid of them and let robots toil for us. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share and combine into a single great collective.
And now we wake up and she's dead.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be
Finally back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice...
She's blessed. She's Ekaterina's mother.
My daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memories, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov taken everything. Meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya? Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
I needed to pause it because they're on timers. I didn't get to read them while I was drinking water. I'm 100% fine with taking out Sechenov. But also, I just want to look up something. Not a result. I want to see if there's different endings. Hold on. Can I get both endings in one playthrough? Oh, I didn't say which game. Can you get both endings Atomic Heart? You cannot see both endings in a single playthrough. Fuck. Well, we know which one we're gonna do. We are going for Sechenov. Wrong controller. We are going for Sechenov. He has had his way too much. This is the final choice. I can feel it. Like that's why I need to look up if there's two endings. We'll do this, and then we'll look up the ending where we don't turn on Sechenov. Because I'm not gonna play it another playthrough. Unless there's like a new game plus, I can just rush through the story.
Honey, I am extreme.
I never built the Kalesh.
Worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too
You're
late.
gonna kill me.
We'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, thorny little pipsqueaks who try to act me. All I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me.
I mean, you've turned us against you. You tried to eat us on first meeting.
Take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just answer me often.
Oh my god. The fact that it's just like a freaking glorified gun fridge is great. I literally just crafted the Kalesh. There it is. I'll re-grab everything. Okay, let's grab the Kalesh. And we'll grab the Dominator is electric, right? We'll grab the Dominator and the Fat Boy. Okay, first we need Kalesh rounds. Then we need Fat Boy rounds. Then this leaves us with room for healing. Only with 10 slots, right? Might as well just get all large. I'm not gonna worry about cartridges. Let's upgrade our Kalesh first. If we don't have enough afterwards to upgrade the other thing, we'll figure it out. We're fighting robots. Accuracy. Basic when stock. That's what we have on. Allows users to stay in combat longer by converting recoil into suit power. Oh, so we get energy from using this. Decreases recoil. Okay. Yeah. Okay, barrel. Increased damage to robots. This is, in fact, what we want. Two levels of increased damage to robots. Decreased recoil. And increased damage once. Oh no, increased damage twice. Cartridge gun. If I'm not using this, then there's no point. Extended magazine. Aiming speed, more magazine, reload speed. Simplifies aiming, makes targets stand out. I think iron sights are fine, because that's all we need, I think. Okay, now the Dominator, because we can't upgrade the railgun, right? Yeah. Can we upgrade the Fat Boy? A little bit. Sure, I'll do pure damage. Yeah, this doesn't let me do anything, just one projectile, but this let me do more. 3 projectiles at once, that's great. Okay. And then the Dominator. First one decreases damage, decreases recoil, increases damage, decreases energy expenditure, improves homing. What does this do? Are capable of orbiting the target. If the shot misses, subsequently hitting the enemy, deviations from the perfect line of fire are allowed. Precise targeting is required. And the fire projectiles. So this has one increase in damage, and then weak point damage. This counters its weakness, but it gives it homing. I think I want this. Okay, receiver. Replaces round with buckshot. So it becomes electric shotgun. Okay. I like this one. Whew, we're getting low. Plasma storage. It's like the electro on this charge attack. Okay, and I guess since we have that, we'll go ahead and just max this out too. See if we can do it all the way. I don't know if we'll be able to. Nope, we were. Just barely. Okay. So, if that's the case, though, I'll replace... Let's do... ice cartridges. Since we have a way to use them now. Nope. Nope, nope, fuck. Not that. That's not what I was trying to do. I have so many clutch rounds. Nope. How do I... Is there a... I'm trying to see... Okay, let me look it up. They need like a guide section for relearning mechanics, because I don't know how to put a cartridge in. Shouldn't be too hard. Equip the weapon. Cartridges can be used from the weapon wheel. How do I do that again? Let's see. Is that triangle? Nope. Square? Nope. That did not work. Says equip the weapon with a cartridge slot. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I see. Okay. I will be right back. and then we will proceed and finish this up. Just give me a second. I am back. Hold on one second. I left my phone. I was telling my baby girl good night. Hey, baby girl. I thought you were going to bed. Mavis, you going to night night with mommy? You going night night with mommy? What you doing? Huh? You wanna come sit over here? Mavis? You wanna come sit over here? Hold on a second, guys. You want Daddy to push you to mommy real quick? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Here you go. You can ride the block next to mommy. Night night, baby girl. Tell Daddy night night. Love you too, baby girl. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Baby did not seem to want to go to bed tonight. Sometimes it's like that. To Chalamet we go.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
Defeat a twin?
Be careful, Major.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
I have no idea how right you are. The latest robotic technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful. Imagine if there were two of them. Still, this lady has no desire to dance with you. What are you looking at, Major? Fight!
What are you talking about? I am fighting.
The twin is using everything she has to kill you. Use everything you have.
Yep, I have.
Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs.
What the fuck is this? The other twin? It escaped. It attacked us too. It didn't even try to talk to us.
Atomic Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of
Whew.
the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
Okay. I was trying to look up something, the leave ending, but it's not that simple apparently. I looked up what the bad ending was called, so I could look it up after we finished it, but it's called the leave ending. And square is my weapon. Wait, oh. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
The Bumblebee has a silent mode for infiltrating enemy lines and gathering intelligence.
Oh, I didn't realize I could talk to all these. Okay. Oh, there it is.
At full speed, the GMC-69 geodesic monocycle wheel can slice a man's body in half. Its
What
standard
the
loadout
fuck?
includes a 7.62 millimeter machine gun that can be replaced with a flamethrower or laser gun.
I still don't get how we can control machines in America from the
Hey,
Soviet
baby
Union.
girl.
It's not like hacking a hub in a facility.
Comrade Major,
Hey.
the polymers have the ability
You
to
dropped the
transmit
marker.
information among themselves without need for radio
Wanna come up here?
frequencies. No other
want Daddy to
transmitters
pick you
are
up?
required, since the neuropolymer is itself a transmitter. Collective 2.0 will work the same way, but with the brains of ordinary users. An enormous social distance would be required to
You wanna
avoid
come up? You
control,
wanna come sit up?
but
You wanna
any
come sit up?
undesirable outcasts will be caught by the robots.
Hey, come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here, Mavis. Okay, go see mommy. That's crazy.
This robot's extremities are made out of PTA-4 for improved human spine-breaking performance.
50 kills per hour.
This
80 kills
robot's extremities
per hour.
are made out of PTA-4 for improved human spine-breaking performance.
That's it. Natasha, 450 kills per hour.
The NAT-256 Natasha heavy-duty ground-based loader bot can squeeze up to 5 liters of blood from a human body in under 20 seconds.
I bet it'll be like how people control these monsters.
What the
with that
fuck?
fucking gizmo there. The thought controller.
As I said earlier,
Oh, I got one back though. Okay, so that's fine.
thought is nothing but a trinket, a fake. The primary connector is the Jellyman, the neuropolymer.
Okay.
Only such
Yeah,
an
that
has
red
access to
jelly
it.
man, right?
Only the Jellyman, the massive data array, can resonate with all polymerized objects and control them. And believe me, Comrade Major, a tremendous amount of polymer has been spread throughout the world over the last few years. Every machine and every human being on Earth will become part of Collective.
Okay. Then you got this thing, 100 kills per hour.
Designed as a mobile healthcare unit,
The
doc
doc.
cannot replace a medic or paramedic, but it is quite adept at performing autopsies, especially if the patient is still alive.
That's fucked up! Oh yeah, let me perform this autopsy on a living person. You're the reason it died.
The Bumblebee has a silent
60
mode
kills
for
per hour.
infiltrating enemy lines and gathering intelligence. Acting as an
500 kills per hour.
exoskeleton for a pluche-based neuropolymer creature, the Dewdrop is
There's
a
the
highly
rest.
capable combat unit whose laser beam's penetration rate for human flesh is
Oh, it has a Plyush inside it. That's what that
So
was.
to make a long story short,
That's
Sectionov is
crazy.
in charge of this polymer thing, this Jellyman, and the Jellyman is going to be in charge of everything that becomes part of the network.
Indeed.
Sounds like freaking black magic.
Hey
or
Mavis,
something.
you gotta put the
Polymers
caps
have
back
not
on.
been
You'll
fully
ruin the
studied,
markers.
nor has collective. It is
You want
entirely
Daddy to put the caps
possible
on?
that humans have created something greater than themselves. In fact,
Can you put the
the
cap
electronic
on?
messages you have been reading at the pair terminals may very well have been specially selected for you by the neural network, or even created. We simply don't know, Major.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's no worse than a
Mavis,
single man's
you
drive
want Daddy to put the cap
control
on?
more lives than just his
Can
own.
you put the cap on and save your markers? That goes on the pink one. Can you put it on the top, the tip? Can you put it back on the tip? Okay. Here. Okay. Hold on, guys. Here, come hug Daddy. Sweet. Oh, Daddy will grab him. Daddy will grab him. You dropped your markers. Here you go. There you go, baby girl. You want? Look, you got the caps in your other hand. You want to put the caps back on? You want to put the cap back on? No. You want to put it back on the end? Okay. You want to put it back on the end? No. You want to put the pink one back on? Okay, you know you can't be drawing on stuff this late, okay? You tired? You're tired. You're so tired. You want to go see Mommy? You want to go see Mommy? Okay, Daddy will bring you to Mommy. Give me a second, guys. She's become delirious with her sleepiness. Look, there's Mommy. You see Mommy? She's got 2 uncapped markers. The caps are on the ends of the markers. She was crying when I tried to cap them. I'll leave you with that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am back again. My baby being pretty mischievous tonight. Normally she goes to bed pretty easy around this time. I'm actually surprised she's still awake.
The hauler is capable of detaining intruders with a special
90 kills per hour.
It is programmed to keep the subject pinned to the ground while awaiting a human rapid response team, or
That is a
terminate
painful
if
looking
none is
clamp.
coming. The ideal anti-personnel operator, programmed
70.
with advanced melee techniques, prioritizing breaking victims'
This the
necks
one-
to ensure zero.
Oh, this is the one with the laser gun. Doesn't have the shield though.
A light reconnaissance drone. A
The-
group of owls can live
The
in enemy
LUC one
off-ground
owl,
and
25
drop
kills per
from
hour.
greater height.
Listen, this is fucking bonkers. Sectionov wants to take over the world and blow up America.
Not blow it up, just deprive it of electricity. Weren't you listening? If you still have doubts after the academy, what I've told you, and everything you've seen around you, let's just do what we came here to do. Look your former boss in the eye and ask him.
The MFA
50 kills per hour. I don't know. With a saw blade, I think it could do a lot more.
Prisons, where it carried out patrol duties.
This looks dangerous. 200. A Drofa.
Designed as a freight drone, the Drofa also doubles as a punitive expedition unit. Its unique Archimedes screw rotors can chop a human body into bits as efficiently as an industrial-grade meat grinder.
Jeez. I should save after I visit Nora.
Authorization. Major Nechayev, codename.
Move, move. Okay, I know what I'm missing. I had 8 of these, so I'm missing. I had 8 of these, right? Did I only fire 21 of these bullets? There's no way. Oh, you know what? It came fully loaded, so I probably fired about 2 clips. Okay, and then one more large Neuromed. I think 7's fine. Let's get another Fat Boy rocket. Okay. Now we save. A little waiting room. And there's the 2 twins next to Sechenov. Are we really trying to be... This, we're not sneaking up on him. He knows we're here. He's trying to be kind of sneaky.
Boss?
Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zinaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Calm down, Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminal.
Oh boy. To be clear, I wasn't expecting a button input at the very beginning. I thought it'd let me move, you know? Press X to get revenge. Holy shit. I'm looking out for those inputs. This is a hard floor. We're finally standing. It's time.
What in the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, Major.
Freaking fucking critters. These are cold hard facts, Spaghetti.
This is exactly what I want to correct. You just walked into my office with a loaded gun. Where's the friendship? Where's the respect?
What about your respect, Dimitri? For everyone.
Once I launch Collective 2.0, the world will be free of pain, suffering, and petty aggression like yours, E3.
What? So to make everybody happy, we just need to kill all the unhappy people. Right, Dr. Sechenov?
Remember, Major, robots don't kill people. The people who created them do.
What are you blathering about, Sheriff? We've done all this for the good of humanity.
So these two bots are fucking with me right now for the good of humanity?
Come on, let me reload. I only remember killing one of them. Is it now we fight the polymer blob, right? Sechenov's gone.
You lousy
You
piece
don't
of
understand.
shit.
Sheridan's manipulating you.
She literally said kill.
He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to Limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheridan, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dimitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker this whole time.
I've had quite enough of you, Major. Your job is done.
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up! What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dimitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time for it to step aside and make way for the next phase of its evolution.
Sheridan, you're pure evil. What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human, a species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Don't, Sheridan. No.
Lesna's inside him. Oh, like he's trapped in a limbo right now. Maybe not.
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
This is our limbo, right?
Crispy critters!
That's one of the twins.
you leave me here to cry? There is nothing I can do. If you leave me here to cry.
Whew, this was good. Okay, so I can't find a really good video that's just about it, but I'll read about it.
After years go passing by.
Leave ending. If you choose to walk away, you'll get the leave ending. P3 will decide against stopping Sechenov and focus on leaving the situation behind him. The game will end here, moving you into one final cutscene before the credits roll. Needless to say, this isn't the most detailed ending. Reload your save and reboot back if you want to see the more complete fight ending. Hold on. Hold on. Nope, that's just describing a guide to the endings, not... Leave ending cutscene. Atomic Heart. Whew. I can't find anything about that cutscene. The problem is the DLC has endings too, apparently, and it's... Okay, okay. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta interrupt. Okay, I gotta see something. Wait, can I do it like this? Can we actually just see the ending like this? That'd be great. This was a minute 47, so this must be when it happens. This is important to see. Apparently we have a new DLC coming out in January. Crazy, but
So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No
we're rushing through. We're just gonna rush through.
And a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I
Can't skip
suspect
it.
this room
We're
has
gonna
a
rush through this
specific
and just upload the things. No way to skip? Yeah, no way to skip.
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kind of like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits.
So DLC 1 apparently continues from the Leave ending, and DLC 2 continues from the ending we were in, trapped in limbo, which makes sense because we were trapped in limbo at the end by Charles.
Imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelamet.
Dude, I can't skip this.
We can do
Okay.
that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
When we get to the bottom, I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna load up the other Granny Ziva, because I had 2 Granny Ziva Manor ones. I don't think it mattered though. Actually, yeah, I don't think it mattered because the only time you had control was after that cutscene.
What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then
We gotta get through this
how to
quickly.
handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other
Can't
in the
skip.
back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov
This
will be able to
sucks.
control everyone who's a part
They've
of
had
Collective.
skips in other parts of the game, I thought. I feel like I remember that.
Than slavery.
I didn't do them because I was
It's just the
enjoying
same
it,
old
but
chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
Okay, lead on.
didn't we go through this one last time? No, we didn't. I remember now. Still no skips.
Well,
Okay.
are you ready?
While this
Disable
does this, I'm gonna look
polarization.
into the DLC on PlayStation, on the app. What am I looking at price-wise?
Fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world.
Okay, buying the
Limbo.
Atomic Pass gets me the Annihilation Instinct DLC and the Trapped in Limbo DLC.
Want me to make them do something?
And it gives me the 2 additional DLCs,
that I'm not
DLC 3
lying?
and 4.
Whatever. Line 'em
Um,
up.
costs $30. Well, it costs $40. It's on sale to the 7th.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. God damn
Yep,
you,
still
jump!
can't skip. Okay. So, yeah, apparently Annihilation continues from leaving, and Trapped in Limbo, like I said.
You people even do this shit. Fuck.
Yeah, can't skip.
Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into
Skip
a bunch of idiots?
cutscenes.
Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people
Atomic
run
Heart.
around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete
No,
loss
you
of
can't.
their free
Okay.
will.
I looked it up. You can't. We're just gonna speed through this, but this cutscene sucks.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way. Now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will.
Oh, shit.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
After what you just showed me. Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
That was a major twist we learned in the first ending, though. Like, I thought Sechenov, because that's how it seemed. Sechenov used us to kill everyone. But he didn't. It wasn't Sechenov. It was Charles. Charles was making us kill people.
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject
Come on, let me keep going. Let me keep going.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt. You won't even remember a thing.
They really want to make this take as long as it can.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
And now we start talking to Charles.
That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Oh, not yet. I guess we gotta get this way first. Just feel like we're walking in a big circle. I didn't even notice that person last time. Hurry up, you slow person. I mean, you're just gonna die anyways. There she is. Really making us wait for this other ending, isn't she? It's not wrong though. There really wasn't any other saves in here. There we go.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me.
Apparently, people thought the game was just over.
Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
And like thought we died at the end, but in my head we didn't die at the end. In our ending, it looked like because of flashing. It looked like he just sent us to limbo, and I was right because it's trapped in limbo DLC. But apparently people were saying they both sucked. We died at the end of one, and the other one we let the world die. I'm like,
did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface?
one thing's for real, Charles. I was not expecting Charles. I figured Charles had his own personality, but I didn't think of Charles as being an actual person.
Wait, Charles. What data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about
I'll hack it.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Okay. We're almost there.
Charles, are you there? So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive.
God damn. They're making this take a while.
And Zaharov, like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks...
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
I'm hoping I can just do it with this one.
Return 42 audio records.
This will confirm one of my other things.
Which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Oh, maybe they're not, because they have their own names.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat
Here's
readiness.
another one.
However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be...
Oh, there was actually glass there. I didn't know that. I thought it was open.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else
Yep.
is new?
These are just general observations.
They're
Another recording.
it doesn't matter which three you grab, they're just all in
Okay,
order.
Play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the
We're almost there, guys.
personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc,
Come
you
on,
saved my
come on.
life.
One
You
more.
think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium.
Nope, no way to
Attempt
skip.
number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod,
Sechenov's the one saying it though, dude. I didn't say that last time, but Sechenov's saying he's still calling it bullshit.
Pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's
So close,
existence
guys.
from your memory.
So fucking close.
Just like he'd never designed Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at
I really like the cutscene though.
If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
And there's just no one to trust.
bring me
Everyone's
there
been
to
keeping
capture-
secrets.
And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
Okay, to the elevator.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charles, right? You're boss. Yeah,
What?
This is a horrible skip mechanic. I just want to say that.
Unfortunately, that
How come?
is one of the thought device from
So shit.
It's the of
But
Ekaterine.
I've heard that, but
You and your wife as a child.
Holy shit.
This is.
We've got a ride, Major. The launch of Collective is...
And now we kill Filatova. Y'all saw her outside the doors? That's funny. This is
really
glitchy as
sorry
heck.
you had to go through all this.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
Okay, I know how to get through this quicker though, so I should be able to get it. I know everything I'm doing in here this time, so I'm gonna rush through this, so I can wake up at Granny's Eve.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. Each book from my father's library was nothing. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge. That book is human greed and people have themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with power. Science shattered to pieces by the husks.
There we go. We ended it early.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he
Can't skip this.
denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will
Finally
be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
We're finally gonna get to see the other ending.
How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
He did indeed.
I may have heard something about that.
Wasn't just him though.
Why are you just sitting there if you were...
Charles has not been kind to us
Keeping
in
an eye on you ever since.
this venture of
I
ours.
figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I do?
This is why it makes sense that it was Charles though. There was a plot hole I was thinking of when we were going with Sechenov. How could we ever confront Sechenov if he could just turn our brain off on an instant? You know what I mean?
Don't have one? What would you like?
Anything will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov will turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me down.
Sechenov must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Kartinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die.
Jeez, get off my back already. Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is. I'm not laying a finger on Sechenov. I'm out. I've had enough of this game.
What the hell are you? Are you some scared little bitch?
You're making a mistake, Major! Head to Chalamet now!
If you're so worried about your righteous vengeance, you can go there yourselves. This is my decision, not yours. I'm not helping Sechenov anymore. I've done enough harm. But I'm not playing executioner for a member of the Academy, a hero of the Soviet Union, and a scientific genius. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
He is just using you!
Is that so? Then why aren't I in that limbo, huh? Why aren't you dead? The wizard isn't doing a good job from behind his curtain. By the way, Cherton, I was thinking.
Yes?
You fucked up! This fucking Voskhod polymer extension in my head, it was your invention! You tried to use people long before Collective came into being. Maybe Sechenov wants to knock the bullshit out of people's heads by crushing their spirit, but he isn't turning people into monsters just like me. Or he'd just use Voskhod instead of the thought controller and the shots!
You're making a mistake!
Stop squirming, you asshole! There. That's better.
Security footage shows Major P3 exiting Facility 3826 and fleeing. His destination remains unknown. Major P3 did not provide any information about his destination, but Dr. Sechenov views this infraction as insignificant. Near the exit used by Major P3, a camera recorded an unidentified object made of black polymer. Its design is unknown. Furthermore, due to its small size, the polymer object in question could not be further analyzed in the footage.
And that's the end of that. Okay, so next Monday, so I can get trapped in limbo for $9. And then I guess I can get Annihilation Instinct for $9. Something to do with Nora. That's a really fancy looking Nora behind there. Or, oh, this is the dog from the very end. The faceless dog we saw. Or I can get the pass for $30 and get access to the other two $10 DLCs that we'd be getting. Okay, so this is the sequel to what we just saw, and this is the sequel to the other ending. Okay, so I'll try to have that by next week. Not sure that is how to work or not, but I'll try, and we will find out. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. Sorry it took 3 hours and 11 minutes. We had a lot of lore to read into on those consoles, and not everyone was interesting, but there was a couple things here and there that are really interesting. Anyways, but now we know why he wanted the blank state models so he could upload Katarina's skills into them. Anyways, we will find out more next Monday, hopefully. And I will see you all tomorrow with Tales of Symphonia. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Peace.